So Elizabeth was turning around saying, come on, give me a whack. No, I'll hurt you. No, come on.
And finally, on the last one, she went and she just whacked me to the point of where my little caplet went like a little bit off. And that's what's in the show.
We had to shoot it several times, and then they added a sound effect.
It's her fault. And I sort of turned around and was like, oh, that was good. We're done. I don't want to see what you do next.
Today we're gonna be this is an early morning stream or just a wake up stream, but we're gonna be streaming a documentary on Hulu.
A table, a lamp. Above on the white ceiling, a relief ornament in the shape of a wreath.
I think
and in the
maybe
center
poetry.
Of it, a blank space, plastered over, like the place in a face where the eye has been taken out. There must have been a chandelier once.
I can hear it. Okay.
Anything you could tie a rope to.
I've always wanted to get a typewriter.
And the image, she does fulfill what Akira Kurosawa said you must do as an artist. The artist never averts his eyes. That means that you look at everything. The most horrible, the most beautiful, and that you never turn away.
This is your hand.
But like I said, when you're a celebrity, you kind of have to do that shit. You gotta deal with people. You gotta be nice to your fans. You gotta treat them like family.
This is an O.
The more genuine you are with your fans, the better off you'll be.
To the form.
She seems like she'd be a really cool grandma.
Elderly, frazzle-headed,
like she would have you travel a lot.
Human person from the country of Canada.
But maybe she never had kids. Maybe that's why she's able to grow the way she does.
I was carried into the woods in a pack sack when I was 6 months old.
Appreciate
I
everything.
wrote comics, and I wrote little stories, and I wrote my first novel when I was 7. It was about an ant. It was not a great success, but it was illustrated. And then I lost interest in writing. I wanted to be a painter.
Wow, Paris does look fun. Well, maybe not anymore,
We
but...
used to read poems at the Bohemian Embassy. The Bohemian Embassy was an early Toronto coffee house in the age of coffee houses. You went up a long, rickety flight of stairs, and you came into this room that was completely black and filled with smoke, and had the check tablecloths, the bottles with candles in them, and it served coffee.
Forbearing.
Forbearing.
Anti-war demonstrators protest U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War in mass marches, rallies, and demonstrations. Marchers include students, housewives, beatnik poets, doctors, businessmen, teachers, priests, and nuns.
The first anti-Vietnam march, I think, was the fall of '65 in Cambridge. I got inveigled into it by a friend of mine who said, let's go for a walk. And I found that I was in this march.
Said, let's go for a walk.
When I was a student at Harvard, there was a library I couldn't go into because I was a girl. Yes, it was Lamont Library, and it was for male undergraduates, and it had all the modern poetry in it. And I was a poet.
That's fucked up.
I could get those books if I knew what they were. I could get them out.
But you didn't know what they were.
I couldn't go in there and see what they had.
How can you express that so calmly?
Because I'm
She said
old.
it is what it is.
Her brain never stops going. Any question posed to her, she always has a smart-ass answer for
I bet.
it. She could always come up with something. And it isn't necessarily always right, but there you are. It's just her perception of the world. But I respect that in her.